I'm not gonna complain anymore.
My name is Justin.
And we're not doing it again. Just go. Why do you always?
No, I do it
You're
again.
kind of no. It's like me saying you never bring me flowers, and the next thing you bring flowers, it's like, well, it's only because you told me to. Have you ever bought a girl flowers after she said you don't bring her flowers?
No.
Don't.
All right, let's do this whole
You
thing.
never send a girl flowers. Never.
Why would you never send a girl flowers?
Why would you? Because nobody wants to. You don't go home with the good guy. You go home with the bad guy, and then complain to the good guy about him. Next time, take some. If you're gonna get her flowers, drop them on her doorstep and step on them. There's your flowers. Make me pie.
Dating tips from Vash. Broadway star to be says, does Vash actually hate all of these movies or does he pretend to hate them? The truth is, Vash does legitimately like or dislike the movies as he talks about. We are
absolutely.
not.
I don't
this
lie.
isn't to pretend. Vash is never lying. When
I'm
he's
not
talking
getting
about
paid
these
for
things.
this. I don't support anybody. Miramax, Warner Brothers.
Yeah, he's not
Disney.
supporting anybody.
I'm not supporting anybody. I'll tell you exactly what I think. I don't like these movies.
Jake Miz says, what is your, I think it's Jake or Jack. I'm going to say Jake. Jake
I say
Miz
Jack.
says, Jack Miz says, what is your favorite TV show? Of all time, my favorite show is The West Wing.
30 Rock, Modern Family, Community, Big Bang Theory.
Other close ones I would put probably at least the first 4 or 5 seasons of How I Met Your Mother. 30
saw
Rock.
The Honeymooners. I love The Honeymooners. I can watch
Really?
that. I've seen every single episode and can tell you the plot of every single episode. I love The Honeymooners. I have the DVDs.
Color me surprised.
I
I would have
love
never
The
guessed that.
Honeymooners.
Which one of you would win in a staring contest? What is your most anticipated film?
Avengers 2.
You know what mine's going to be?
What?
Star Wars 7. We really couldn't pick. All right.
I figured now that they know, you can't outstare me.
You
We'll be here
probably
for
can't.
19 days. I sleep with my eyes open.
Preston Ellis asks, Vash, what are 3 movies that you are sure Justin would hate? I would love to hear this category.
I don't think you would like Sucker Punch.
You know, I've never seen it, but I don't think I'd like it either. That's why I didn't watch it.
The Naked Gun 33 1/3.
Love it.
Really?
I love the Naked Gun movies. I actually saw 33 1/3 in the theaters with my brother and a friend of ours, and there was like no one in that theater. I actually laid down in the aisle for a little while while watching the movie.
Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. You would hate that. Because you don't like black people.
I don't even know what to do with this question. What fruit or vegetable are you most like?
Pumpkin. Because you don't know if it's a fruit or a vegetable.
You know, I'm impressed that you had an answer so quickly. Have you been asked this before?
All the time. I win a staring contest every morning.
With who?
In the mirror.
The mirror
Yes,
blinks?
yes, before I do. You're not going to win this.
Michael J. Latosh wrote like 35 questions. Movie that's underrated.
Lucky number 11.
Salt. Did you see that movie?
Ooh, good
Angelina
movie.
Jolie?
I liked Salt.
People
Good
didn't watch
movie.
it.
That
I thought it
was
was
a great
really
movie.
good.
Why haven't you seen that yet?
I don't know. Movies on here that we've talked about. I really liked Warm Bodies. Didn't get a lot of press.
Hated Warm Bodies.
We both loved Battleship.
Oh, good movie.
And
really
we will
good
admit it
movie.
on camera that we love that movie.
I've sat down with people who haven't seen it and showed it to them, and they were like, wow, this is really good.
It's a good movie.
This is a good movie.
Seriously, this has to end at some point, right? You know, actually...
You blinked.
I did blink actually right there. Damn it.
2 out of 3.
Overrated movies. Well, for Vash, it's most of them.
All of them.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh, you have mentioned that.
Donnie Darko.
Wait, I hear a lot of good things about Donnie Darko.
A lot of movies that we watched as kids. The nostalgia factor for me sometimes lets go. Like Goonies.
I love the Goonies. Oh,
Everyone
my God,
says
what
it,
a
and we
great-
all quote the Goonies.
Andy, you Goonie!
The Dark Crystal. It was a
Never
Jim
saw
Henson
it.
movie. How did you guys start a YouTube channel together? This show actually started from 2 angles. One, I was working on learning editing, and I was getting bored with exercises, so I said, Vash, why don't you come over and we talk about movies? But why we started to talk about movies was for one very clear argument we've had.
Transformers 2 was the worst movie in human history.
So the argument pretty much is,
So terrible.
Vash, and to be honest, most people think Transformers 2 is like the worst movie ever. Basically, I think I could re-edit it so it's not the worst movie ever. Not good, but just not the worst movie ever.
Worst movie ever.
And Vash disagrees. And that's pretty much
There's
where
nothing to
all
say
these
about-
conversations
What
have
was
stemmed
Michael
from.
Bay thinking when he did that? Like, how are you going to make the first one so good and then make the second one, like, have nothing to do with Transformers and then make the third one amazing?
The third one was
Third
good.
one was really good. That was improv. I have no idea how that song goes.
The girl from Ipanema?
I don't know.
Oh.